Our application is working fine. Validation is working, and also if we want to add some category, for example desktop computers, so we can add it. And now we have more categories here, but what we want to do now, we want to update category. In order to do that, let's create event. We have option in the button update, but we haven't defined any event. Now let's close this all, and let's go to category list component .html first. Let's see to the action products, so we will resolve it later. And for update, I will click here. I will create event, redirect, update product, and we will use temp redirect update category, temp category dot category ID. And we will have error because we need to define this function also in the category list component .ts redirect update product, and we will have product ID, which will be any. It will be empty function for now, and we can create this function in the category service. But before that, let's create component npx ng generate component. In the components folder, components, categories, and it will be, the name will be category update form. This will be our new component. Now we have created category update form, and let's define the route. But let me see which error do we have here. I don't know why we have error here. Let me see. Again, I have typed redirect update product. Why I did this, I don't know. And it will be my mistake, category ID. Now it will be better. And now let's move to the category service. And here we will create where redirect functions, redirect update category, category ID, which will be any. And let's define this router dot navigate. The route will be categories, update category, and parameter will be category ID. and but in this we didn't do it well. We need to use this category ID, which is parameter. Now it will be better. And also let's go to the routing module. Let's define this path. Let's define it here. Path will be categories, update category, and here will be category ID, which will be parameter, and component will be category update form component. And let me check again in the this looks good in the category service and in the up routing module. Now let's go to the category list component, redirect update category. Now let's call this category service redirect update category, and we will use this parameter, which is category ID. Now it should be good. And in the category update form component, let's include app navbar. And now let's see how it looks like. We'll see if this is working. Let's try to update category. Category update form works, which is great. Now let's create update form, but I will not create. I will close. This is category update form, and I will use this category form. I will copy and paste it. I will copy this div. We have already copied the app navbar. We could use the same form, but we will change it a little. Of course, we will have some errors now. Let's see what we need to change. Here will be category update form. And instead of add category, we will have update category function. This one should be good, should be the same, I think. We will not change anything. And here, instead of submit, we will just type update, and we will see how it will work. Of course, we will have errors. Let's resolve one by one. Property update category does not exist in category update form component. We will create it. This is category update form. And now let's open the Typescript file. We will also need, let's create category. We will need it here, equals to new category. And let's define a function, update category. Just empty function. We will see, do we have errors now? Now the template is working, but we need to define it. The function is still empty. Now let's go to category service. It will be similar function, add category. I will copy entire function and then I will just change it a little. Sometimes can be problem doing copy and paste. Sometimes is easy, but sometimes can be complicated if we don't change what we need to change. But I will go step by step. Let's create update category. And validation will be okay also. And now we have Axios post. It will not be post, it will be put. And target URL store, it will not be store category, it will be update category. And we will use this dot category ID. We will use ID of this category. And the rest, I think that it should be fine. This is okay. Put update category. Yes, I think this is good. I will type Alt, Shift and F. Let's save it. But what is the problem? If we go to the categories, we want to see which category we will update. That should be the name should be appeared, and I think that this will not gonna work. We can type update, but also we didn't define, just a moment. In the category update form, we didn't define update category. This means that we need first this dot category. We will set this dot category service. We need also category service here. Let's create a constructor and let's create private category service. And this category service update category. And before that, let's set this category to category service. This dot category service dot set category, this dot category, but this will not be enough, because we need to recognize which category we want to update. Now we can try to see. Let's go to all categories. We want to update game console, but name should appear here. If we try to update, validation will not work because this category is not recognized. We have just this category is new category, and we just set this empty category to category service and trying to update. This category is not recognized. To do that, first we need to get category details. We need to define it in category service. Let's create another function. Get category details. Category ID any. And now let's return a promise. We just want to get category details. And we will type axios.get and let's use a target URL, category details, and we will use this parameter. And we will return this promise. Let's save it. Now let us return to category update form.ts. And here we will create also a function get category details, also with parameter category ID, which will be any. And let's call the promise for category service, get category details, category ID, and now let's resolve the promise. Then and also I forgot response, because we will have some response, and I will just redefine this category, this new category. This dot category will be equals to response dot data, and I think that will be enough, but we have defined only this function. It will not change anything because we didn't call the function, we just have defined. I will return to all categories. Now I will open the mobile category, but it's still not recognized because again we need to implement on init interface again and to load this function. Let's implement in the category update form component. Let's implement on init interface, and let's implement the method. Yes. And let's remove this error. Instead, we will get category details, this dot get category details, but which ID we will take. How to retrieve, like we have in the Spring MVC pet variable, how to retrieve it. In order to do this, we need to import activated route. Let's create private route, and it will be activated route. And depending of this route, activated route, that pet variable, if for example it's 1, it will be 1. If it is 3, we will get category details 3. Now let's use this dot route, and we need snapshot, then params, and I forgot, it will be, I think like this. Let's try, it will be category ID. No, I'm not so sure. Let's try to see if that will gonna work. Now I think that it will work. If we go to categories, let's go to TV. Let's update. As you can see, here is the TV. Let's try again. If we go to desktop computers, it's recognized now. It's great. And which category we will, instead of desktop computers, now let's try to update it with empty. We cannot do that. And let's type iPod just for example. we have changed desktop computers to iPod and it's working. It's great. This is perfect. What can I... For example, washing machine, I will update to special. Something, just something to test, will it update or no. It's working, everything is working. Update function is working great. I'm so happy about this, and we can continue with our application. What we need to implement, okay, we thought products we will resolve at the end, and the next is we need to try to delete the category, and we will do it in the next tutorial. Everything looking good so far. See you in the next tutorial.